Pepsi chart, sponsored by Pepsi, the #1 chart choice.
Hello, this is Foxy. This is the Pepsi chart. I gotta tell you, this is the frenzy of excitement that we get here every week on the show. So coming up, I gotta tell you, one of the all-time queens of cool, Debbie Harry, on the show with a bland Blondie. Hey, now, if you don't mind, I thought it's about time we got some live music on. So here's a band who have an amazing record. They've had #1s in the 70s, 80s and 90s. Formed in 75. Massive hits like The Tide is High, Call Me, Atomic. They're great. Depending on how old you are, you might not know those, but you know them from their recent #1, which is called Maria. Well, with a world exclusive on the Pepsi chart, here come Blondie with a new song, Nothing Is Real But the Girl. Nothing Is Real But the Girl. There's Blondie for you. And hey, look, while you gathered here, can we make a presentation of the Pepsi chart? And not only Maria the single doing really well, but the album No Exit is absolutely huge, and we'll have a chat with them a little bit later on. Well, I said after their performance that I'll try and collar them, so here we are. It's actually downstairs from where we actually do the chart, upstairs. But Debbie Harry and Chris from Blondie, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So we have to talk about the amazing success of Maria. Not just that we have to, and I bang the table boldly, but I mean, not just like huge in this country, but I mean huge all around the world now. Has it been amazing for you?
Somewhat amazing.
I can't say it's unexpected because I'm very optimistic.
Right.
But at the same time, it's totally unexpected.
You know, when you write a song like this, I suppose there must be something inside your head, as you've all had so many hits before, that you sort of go, this is a biggie, this is going to be a big hit.
When I heard the finished version, I thought it was going to be a big hit, yes.
Right.
I didn't know until then, but when I finally heard the final thing, do you have any sense of that?
Well, I knew that the way that the chorus came in was very exciting, and people would really like to, you know, sing along with this one.
What makes the great hits? Do you think it is singability, like hummability factor?
Yeah, I think it has to do with, you know, the sort of general consciousness kind of song that people automatically know. They just know this kind of song.
Yeah.
And it works every time.
So I think you have kind of a record that pretty much the only band that's had #1 hits in the 70s, 80s and 90s as well, which sounds scary, doesn't it? But because it's funny, there are people watching now who are thinking, wow, you've had hits in the 70s and 80s, you know, young kids who, you're like a new band to them.
We're the only one that had a #1 in the 70s, 80s and 90s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm told the Bee Gees, something like that.
Yes.
They're the only #1, yeah?
Yeah, I think. I don't know, for sure.
That's quite a scary thought, though, isn't it? You know, when you've been around that long?
Age-wise, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. I feel just like John Lee Hooker these days.
How do you feel these days?
With my hands.
Well, the weird thing is that for people watching now, they realise, okay, here's a very sexy woman, but like an ultimate sex icon for when I was at university, me and my mates, oh my God, Debbie Harry was the thing, and still is, of course. But well, hey, shake it all about. But I mean, do you like that? Do you like that reaction still?
Yeah, I guess I do, you know. It's sort of been with me for a while. I guess I would be disturbed if it wasn't there.
Yeah. What if people
Yeah.
think of the opposite? You know?
What if they just didn't look at me and walked away
All
and
that
just
stuff,
went,
yeah.
you know?
Because there was a
That's how
time
I
it was
feel.
great. Well, there were people like there was like yourself and Cher and the lady from Roxette, Marie, like all these ladies over 40 who were having huge hits and being very sexy still.
Well, I don't see why not.
Yeah,
you know?
well, exactly. Well, I'm not saying that in a bad way, but look, thank you for coming on.
All
Great
right.
songs. I know you're touring, and I hope that goes really well as well.
Thanks for having us.
Still to come, by the way, got a mad video from The Offspring. We're going to check out all the chart action. Something very cool from Aerosmith as well. So don't go away. We'll be back on the Pepsi chart.